Guns don't kill people, people kill people. The Second Amendment states rather clearly that a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of the free state, the right of people to keep and bear arms, shall not be infringed. There are still many people who just have natural and healthy fears of guns, and a lot of them don't think this is a necessary amendment. I beg to differ. The point can be argued that the nature of humans and the violence that seems to follow can always be raised in objection to the warranting of firearms. Some would say that it gives to many people guns and you're going to have a lot of trouble. You're just asking for trouble. But that can also be said about alcohol and cars. The two are a deadly combination and kill a lot of people without having a malice or an ill intent. So to say that is not really justifying not having the ability to bear arms and protect yourself. So now this brings me to saying this could raise a level of violence awareness in the community. However, the criminals don't go around getting guns legally. They get them whenever or however they can. Most of them have felonies, so they can't just have a gun and be legal. Okay? When they say you should, why should us law-abiding citizens, they say we shouldn't have them, but why should us law-abiding citizens not be able to protect ourselves and be put at a disadvantage compared to the criminals? People kill with sticks and stones and bare hands, and it does not make anyone not want to do a crime just because you don't have a gun. A hammer can be used as a weapon, but you don't see anybody going around trying to make hammers illegal. So that makes a point. The New American Magazine reminds us that March 25th marked the 16th anniversary of Kennesaw, Georgia's ordinance requiring heads of households, with certain exceptions, to keep at least one firearm in their home. The city population grew from around 5,000 in 1980 to 13,000 by 1996. That was by the latest available estimate, according to New American Magazine. Yet there have been only 3 murders, 2 knives, 1984 and 1987, and 1 with the firearm in 1997. As the law went into effect in 1982, crime against persons plummeted 74% compared to in 1981. It fell another 45% in 1983 compared to 1982, and it has remained impressively low ever since. Now, this is just one of many countries that encourage the populations to arm themselves. In a positive way, this show of civilized force makes the criminal who cannot afford to open carry, because most criminals have felonies making it impossible to legally carry or get a gun or have a CCW, so it would be forced to conceal it in hopes that he is not caught with it. It also is a deterrent when a criminal looks around and sees that he does not only possess the only firearm. There are other people around him who are well versed in the use of their firearm and openly carrying, and this is a deterrent to him, because he says to himself, I don't want to get into a firefight. I'm here to make easy cash, quick cash. And they don't want to get into a firefight with civilian CCW carriers and officers of the law that are in uniform. So this is a big deterrent factor, I believe, in helping the crime rate in Georgia to drop like it did. So when criminals look around and see they're not the only ones packing weapons, it tends to make them a little nervous, and they're not so quick to perpetrate the crime. So the factor of a gun does not make a person evil. The content of his heart decides this. In concluding, I would like to restate that I do believe that the Second Amendment is one of the most important amendments we have. The only way that we won't need it is if all guns magically were removed, meaning no one has a gun. No one. Not a cop, not a crook. No one has a gun. And that's almost impossible. We need to be able to arm ourselves against enemies, foreign and domestic, while at the same time we must be vigilant, exercising caution, wisdom, common sense, and responsibility. Thank you.